Hello and welcome to Mimi's Sketchbook. Today is May 8th and my illustration was inspired by Paul David Tripp's book, New Morning Mercies. And today his introduction says, "Give us this day our daily bread. I am not independent or self-sufficient, but dependent on the goodness of God for my needs." And talking about being independent and self-sufficient reminds me of some people I've been watching on YouTube who are homesteaders. And they have an ideal of growing everything they need to sustain them and their families. They're quite ambitious, they're hardworking, they're intelligent, they are just very impressive. But they are never going to be totally independent and self-sufficient. They are always in need of help from someone else because they're not only are the moms homeschooling their kids, but they need help from someone else with the work around the properties, building and different things. They are always running to Home Depot. They're always getting electric fences delivered, grain to feed the chickens. So many ways they are dependent on someone else. And we all are dependent, aren't we? There was a time in my life when I knew I really did not want to be independent. And that's when my children were little. And I realized that this was a much bigger job than I could do on my own. And I needed God to be caring and loving and with us on this journey of raising our kids. So our main thought, though, is give us this day our daily bread. And I just wanted to share with you that I have been making some bagels and have used the 5-minute artisan bread recipe. There are books, but if you don't have a book and you want to make it right now, there are recipes online. Just type in 5-minute artisan bread and there will be a whole slew of them for you to pick from. Now, did you know that you boil your bagels before you bake them? You boil them with actually some sugar, water, and baking soda, and I think that's what gives it its shiny and chewy texture. These are my bagels, and I top them with everything seasoning. And everything seasoning is really yummy if you like things jazzed up. It has dried onion and garlic and big chunks of sea salt and caraway seeds and maybe some other things. So give it a try if you can. It's pretty easy. If I can do it, you can make bagels too. So I'm gradually building up these surfaces. And a fun thing is both the olive oil jar. Now, I just want to state there's no olive oil in bagels, but I put that jar in because of the verse that's right next to it about the olive oil and the flour not running dry. So that's the olive oil jar and the glass jar that has the flour in it are both fun to try and create, make look like they're shiny. You can especially see that in the olive oil jar. And putting highlight and shine on the bagels is fun too, because you want to make sure you put shadow on the one side and leave a highlight on the other. I also in thinking about the composition, wanted to repeat the blue, keep the color schemes simple. So really all it is the light brown and the blue. Just a hint when you're creating a composition. Keep it simple. So I would like to thank you for joining me here at Mimi's Sketchbook. I hope that this will inspire you to, when you're reading God's Word, to maybe picture it and create a little sketch or whatever to help you remember God's Word and to apply it to your life. So thank you, and God bless.